Begin takeoff procedure. Squadron.
Sorry to disappoint you. No, I was over there chilling. I didn't come over until I needed to. That's what we're seeing here. We got some death through.
Oh yeah, I found my table pretty early in the beer, so I got time to do it.
Yeah. So the Skybrain's purely for...
Yep. Got a lot of upgrades here. Woo. The lower one. It's like 85 points.
Work time. Hello everyone, we are back with round 4 of the San Francisco System Open. I'm your host, Dion Morales, and today we have here Nathan Eide versus Randy Grundstrom. Randy is out of San Jose, I believe is what he said, and Nathan Eide is out of Wisconsin, one of the crates on top, versus Randy is part of... Oh man, I forgot the name of their group. Something, Militant Casuals. There we go, the Militant Casuals. Looking at this matchup, Randy has a really interesting list. So he has Quick Draw, pretty standard VI Quick Draw with Fire Control System, Advanced Optics, Lightweight Frame, Special Ops Training, but paired with 2 Sayonara Jameis Analysts. These are the PS4 generic silencers with Fire Control System, Advanced Optics, and Auto Thrusters. I'm curious to see how Randy is going to use these silencers. When I talked to him a little bit in the pregame away from Nathan, he talked about that he'd like to move them fast. He really liked to get into combat quickly, kind of a little bit of an ambush tactic, and hold quick draw back in order to get quick draw to the end game with all 3 of those shields. And then Nathan, we've had him on stream quite a bit. He really likes to be cagey at first, get a feel for the opponent. I expect Nathan to set up the opposite corner of Randy. Wherever he starts those first 2 ships, he will most likely start in that bottom right-hand corner. Yeah, Nathan is rocking a Hawaiian shirt today. Yes, he is. Twitch chat. And just want to, before we go too far, thank all of the people who make these streams possible. First and foremost, thank you to our patrons, the #1 and largest group of supporters for the Gold Squadron podcast. You guys are the ones that brought us this far and continue to support the adventures that I try to do here for Gold Squadron Podcast. Thank you so much for all of your help. To our Twitch Prime subscribers, a lot of patrons who have done it. If you're not familiar how to do that, you connect your Amazon account, your Amazon Prime account to Twitch, and you have a free Twitch subscription. And basically what happens is you give away free money. It's just part of your Amazon Prime service that you pay for, and it's free money. So if you click the button, you donate $2 and change. You can do that every 30 days. It does not auto renew. So anybody who has done it in the past, If you're past 30 days, go ahead and click that button again. Thank you so much. And lastly, thank you to Cascade Games for providing us with the space and just the logistics to be able to stream all of these system opens, and to our sponsor, that turned into a grade schooler there, our sponsor, Curled Paw Creatives. Thank you for all their support. They're going to be supporting us this entire weekend, and they do have a promo code for everybody here. For every order that you have of $20, you can get $5 off by using the code GURRY, the number 4, life, GURRY for life. Put that in the coupon box, and you get $5 off of every order from Curled Paw Creatives of $20 or more. And the reason that the code is GURRY for life is because Andrew is flying, or Andrew, he is the owner and president of Curled Paw Creatives. He's flying Gurries this weekend, so he made the cut. So the time has started. They were already set up. This is actually the first game this weekend that's going to start within the first minute of the game. And here's Randy doing exactly what he talked about, starting fast. He's going to be coming up that edge of the board. Probably 5 forward boost, honestly. Oh, just to focus. Okay, not that fast, but fast still. So Nathan, pretty calculated player. He likes to get a feel for the opponent. And we've been referencing 2.0 a lot this week. I'd like to mention that, yes, Initiative 5 Gurry is going to be quite good in 2.0. Hello, Raven Cat. How's it going? One prize that we did get from Cascade Games, they gave us a set of the second edition title cards for all the Scum pilots. We're going to be giving away one of these titles this game, and you'll have to answer a question that I will ask later in the match. So stay tuned for that. That should be fun. Thank you to Gambler Tuba for being a Twitch Prime subscriber for 4 months in a row. You are awesome. All right, Randy continuing his assault up the board. Dialed it back a little bit. 4 straight. All right, boosting around the corner. Probably expecting that top one to go 5. Oh, no, he's going 4. Okay. Now, one thing, when you stagger around a corner like this with two ships, you got to be careful that you don't have that lead ship kind of hung out to dry at range 3 in the engagement. So we'll see if Randy corrects that at all. That magnetized Corin just spun around. The arc shows you that it is pointing to the right. And we are getting the boost. Now, one thing you'll see Nathan do with Fen is he really likes to coordinate. He's looking to to keep him as safe as possible. You know, Corrin does do the heavy lifting, but you know, Fen and Lorik definitely enable Corrin. So we're going to get a flight assist boost to the right instead of the barrel roll behind. We'll probably have an engagement here in the next 2 turns. And those adaptabilities are both +1. Unfortunately, the overlay, I'm unable to correct the way that says -1. All right, so he's slowing down the pace a little bit, probably giving Quick Draw some time to catch up. Now, before we do get this engagement, let's go ahead and do our predictions of the game. 1 for the Golden Boy, Nathan Eide, and 2 for our local player, California local, Randy, with his double silencers. So it looks like Nathan, the heavy favorite to start out. I do find it interesting that Randy likes to have these guys in a column. One thing that we do have to mention is in the end game, Corrin is more expensive than all of Randy's ships. So if it's a Corrin end game with any of Randy's ships, that's going to be it. Randy needs to figure out how to take out Corrin early. In order to gain an advantage in this game. Yes, both these players are sitting at 3-0. All right, so Corrin turning in here. We will have our first engagement this next upcoming turn. He's going to check for target lock just to see what he's got. Ooh, that looks like it's just outside.
Have you ever seen such a great shuttle flying? I haven't. That's why you get target locks. There you go. Perfect.
All right, we're going to be banking that focus token with Ray for sure. So at this time, okay, so we're going to do in the coordinate barrel roll from Fen. Oh no, sorry, this is Corrin's just normal action. He'll probably be boosted by Fen Rao here. He does have flight assist astromech open. Does he want it to? deciding whether or not he wants to use it. Just coordinate the reinforce in the front. And that's just to protect Corrin. Just in case for some crazy reason, which I'm pretty sure, and I know that Nathan is sure, that's going to be out of range. Timo, I did not stream the entire setup. He had it set up beforehand. He knew he was going to be on stream during the break, so he had it all. All right, so we're going to get our first engagement here. And before we get dice rolling, Nathan and I decided we were going to do a little game here. I actually know exactly how many dice Nathan Eide has there on the table. And the question is, for your choice of a system open card here, how many dice, one of these new titles, how many dice does Nathan Eide have on that table? So closest not to go over wins. Or first person to get it right on the money, too. The guesses are coming in. All right, so the silencers are coming in. Yes, all of them all together. Oh, I know that it's hidden behind the logo. That's why it's a guessing game. You don't get to see all of them. That's too easy way to just count. That's way too easy, Timo. All right, Lorik going in strong. He knows that we're going to be engaging here with Corrin in a minute. Got reinforced in the front. Just double checking Corrin's dial. All right. Got a 3 bank here. Yeah, one guess only. Only your first one counts. I'll go through those in a minute. I don't think I saw the number, by the way. Oh, you know what? Actually, he adaptability down. I believe it looks. And that's in arc. We're still taking guesses for the dice game. Only one guess per person, please. Yeah, he must be at PS8. That's the reason why. I went ahead and corrected that. Let's see, I think this person's the closest. I'm going to take one more look. So I said closest without going over. Oh, wait a second. The person's closer. I'll still take a couple more guesses. Yeah, fan went down. All right, so we got the target lock on that first Sinar. Quick draw probably does a 3-bank here to make sure he can get a shot. And Corin does have both focus evade out there. You're guessing how many dice? How many dice does Nathan Eide have there in his pile of dice? All right. Just checking for Fenn's ability. This is going into Lorik. Nothing there. Spends a focus for hit, crit. This is into Lorik. So he's debating whether or not to spend the focus. Spend the focus, plus reinforce, takes a single shield there on Lorik. Okay, so there's Fenn. Fenn isn't here to do damage. Here's Corin Horn at range 2. 3 dice, that's 3 hits. Doesn't have to spend any of his modifiers. He'll spend the focus, take a single shield on, we'll call that one number 3. So that's the third one. Go ahead and change our. And here comes Lorik. That might be range 1. Yep, it is. And 2 hits. 2 evades. Here's a, not sure which one's shooting. This is going to be one of the Sinars though. And that's into Corin. Corin throws blank focus. He spends it all and he can dodge it. Spends a focus. Looks like he's going to be saving the evade. And takes a single shield. Oh, it was 2 hits. Never mind. No damage there. Hit. Oh, range 1. Into Lorik. That's going to be a shield and some damage cards for sure. Shaken Pilot. That's shaken. Onto Lorik. All right, so we've reached our next planning phase. Let's find our winner for our guess how many dice Nathan Eide has in his pile. Let's see, my winner. Nobody got it. This person was 1 away. And the winner is J.D. Nelson. He won with his guess of 78 dice. There are 79 dice in that pile. 79 dice. Congratulations, J.D. Nelson. You win. Go ahead, send me a PM through Facebook, or you can, there are lots of different ways, and you can decide which of these 2.0 titles you'd like. And fear not, we're going to be giving away the rest of these this weekend too. So, yeah, that is a lot of dice for sure. But why? Timo, why what? Why am I giving them away? I'm giving them away because I love giving away stuff. It's fun. It makes me feel good. That we don't know. We just went and counted. Thank you to Limited Lifespan for becoming a Twitch Prime subscriber. So Shaken Pilot, Lorik cannot go straight next turn. Can you give away a free hug? You know what? I can absolutely give a free hug. You know what? My Tick 83, you have won a free Gold Squadron podcast hug. That's me giving you a hug while wearing a Gold Squadron podcast t-shirt. All right, so here's a 2 hard. I would guess that this Signar is trying to go after Fen Rao. Fen Rao most likely goes through that alley. Maybe also trying to get into a blocking position here with Lorik, but Lorik can't go straight anyway. So that's not going to work. We'll get that reinforced there. That probably means that Corrin went 1 bank to the right would be my guess. Or even 1 forward. It's a 1 bank to the right. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and label each one. There we go. So we have those ships labeled out there. One forward. He will have an obstruction there from if the Steiner shoots into him, which he will. This is his only current target. Full token stack from Corrin. And we're going to have some quick draw on Corrin action here, unless quick draw elects to shoot into the back of Corrin. Excuse me, onto the back of Lorik. Corrin most likely is going to take those range 1 shots on the Signar. Tim Ralphs, yes, I will be at Origins. Absolutely. Mr. Timbo Slice. He's using his ability from quick draw. It cannot modify those dice. Can't spend any tokens. Single hit onto Lorik, reinforce. Great use of the ability there. As quick draw did have a target lock and a focus there. So Fen will take his shot. 2 dice. Crit. 2 eyeballs. He can choose to take the damage so that he can get to shoot again. He gets another chance. And it looks like he took the single shield there. Takes a shield to be able to get another opportunity to attack. Waiting for those dice. There he goes. Gets an evade plus the rear reinforce. No damage again. Wow. All right, so that works out for Nathan there. Taking that single shield could have been bad. Now Nathan has a choice to make here. He has a quick draw that can't shoot back this turn. Does he go ahead and just rip those shields off with Corrin? This might be a good opportunity to do that, as quick draw is the biggest threat. We'll know who he attacks by how many dice the defender throws. There's 4 dice. Hit crit. This was into, ooh, that's into the silencer. Hit crit into number 3. Shields are down. Oh, sorry, no, that was into quick draw. Sorry, because of the lightweight frame. So quick draw is out of shields. Catherine, the reason we know there are 79 dice is because me and him counted. All right, here we go. This is the silencer. That's into Fen. Spends a focus. No damage. Silencer number 2. Into Lorik. All right, rear reinforced, does no damage. All right, so we're moving the target log, the fire control system that's on the silencers do proc there. And Corrin is choosing to double tap. 4 dice. He got it. 4 hits here. A quick draw does have a focus and 3 dice. He's going to be taking 2. Quick draw sitting on 1 hole there. The biggest threat in Randy's list is quickly burning down here. So good target selection here by Nathan. That's a common error that you see in some players. You know, he started on that Sinar Analyst by doing a shield early, but he found an opportunity here to take out quick draw, or not take her out, but do significant damage, and took it. It was the right choice to make. Before I forget, JD Nielsen, which of the title cards are you going to want, so I can put it aside to make sure not to accidentally give that one away? All right, so we're getting dial set here. So Randy is going to need to make sure that he leverages the Sinar's movement ability to be able to gain some type of positional advantage. JD Nielsen, your options are they're all the 2nd edition titles. You have the IG-88s, the Slave one, Punishing one, the Houndstooth, and Mist Hunter. There is no damage on Corrin. Corrin is completely clean. Double or nothing price. There is no Moldy Crow in this pile, no. Slave one. All right, it's been put aside. So, getting into position there. It looks kind of like for a block. And here's the number 2 getting moved now. So that probably bumps. It's really close. Yep, that's going to bump. No action there. All right, so this Fenrao is going to go ahead and bump, which I think Nathan's okay with. He actually ends up getting bumped out of arc of the Sinar number 2, as well as, I mean, Quick Draw is going to, the only way Quick Draw could get a shot on him is if he did a hard 2. This might be the, it's a 3K? No, 3/4, yeah, they have a 4K, right? All right. All right, so Corin is on a path here to meet up with Fen again. As Fen has taken the most damage, I think the thought here is saying, hey, you want to chase down Fen, you're going to have to deal with Corin at the same time. Also, Corin can't shoot, so has to take a turn off. Probably see the full token stack here. Just the evade. Okay. I like it. And Quick Draw chooses to turn to the right. Could get a little bit of a double shot action if he wants. The back is reinforced on Lorik. Oh, he was stressed. It does have a 3. Okay. First attack. Oh, only 1 hit here from Quick Draw. Fire control system. Target lock. Engaged. And gets the hits he needs. 3 hits and a crit. Has an eyeball. He's going to spend it. Plus the reinforce. He'll take a hit and a crit on Lorik. Direct hit. Lorik is sitting at 2 hull. Will have a shot. That is a range 1 shot, it looks like. 4 dice, no damage there, as he spent his modifier on the defense. We're going to get the next attack here. Two blanks and a hit. Spends the evade. No damage and switches the target lock to Corrin. All right, Tim Ralphs is asking me via YouTube chat, Dion, any predictions on who takes this System Open Series event? You know, there are a lot of good players here, and Nathan, Nathan has been playing out of his mind today. He, he won. He went 6-0 yesterday, and got the Coruscant invite. So he's playing with no stress. Honestly, he is definitely on a winning track. We got a couple of good players who placed well in Worlds here as well. And we're just looking to see, who can pull it out. I think once we get a top cut, I'm going to be a little more willing to make a call on a possible winner once we get there. All right, so we're going to give away another one of these titles next. Our next Twitch subscriber will get their choice of these titles. Whoever's our next one. That can be either any of the tiers. It includes renewals, by the way, if you renew yours. Second, third month in a row. Oh, don't worry, Catherine. We're gonna have a couple other ways to get it. We got a bunch of these to give away. All right, looks like dials are getting set here. All right, so 2 forward from the sign-on, just trying to Shazbot GG, do free trials count? If it pops up on my screen, ooh, there you go, Librarian 101. You squeak it in there, Librarian 101. You got it. Which one do you want? Thoth 7, thank you for your tier 1 sub as well. So Librarian 101, let me know which one you like. Too slow, time to cancel. My choice. You trust me. All right. Well, send me a PM, and I will get you one of these. Thought 7, thank you so much. I appreciate you too. You are all amazing. We still got 4 to give away, guys. We still got 4 to give away. So Randy looks like he's going through some options here, trying to make some decisions. All right, here we go. So 1 banking in. Corin can shoot now, so 36-10. And 2 hard. Wait, what? What just happened? 1 bank. That was the what you call it? Coordinate from Fen. Coordinate boost and then reveal the 2 hard. Quick draw going to the right. Two rounds. I can't do that to my boy Nathan Eide. He's such a good kid. I could pretend if you'd like, Tim. All right, first attack here out of quick draw out the back. 1 hit, fire control system reroll, the target lock. He's going to go ahead and spend it for 2 hits. The reinforce is on. Nathan does have focus token. And there's an evade. So 2 hits will not go through there. Which is going to save Nathan a Ray token. It doesn't look like he has an attack. One attack. And plenty. And now we're gonna have that Sinar. Whoops, my numbers got all wonky here while I was doing the raffle. Here we go. Range 3 through a rock at Corrin. And target lock for another crit. Spends the evade, takes no damage. It's plenty. All right, so looking at Corrin's positioning here, he's most likely going to be starting to turn around this asteroid to the left. He wants to just get rid of quick draw while he can. Most likely, if he has a double tap opportunity, what he would do would be attack quick draw to killer, and then dig in some damage on number 2. You can hear D-Yoon yelling in the background. Something crazy just happened in his game. And the Sinar number 3 most likely is going to start, you know, he's in a good position to start hunting down Lorik. But here's the thing, honestly, that is to Nathan's advantage as, you know, if you trade, you know, quick draw for Lorik, that's a winning trade for Nathan all day. But he's decided to keep the pressure on Corrin. I think this is the right choice right here. In order to take out Corrin, you need to have all your ships shooting in the same round to get past the shields plus the regen. All right, we're getting the boost. Continue to get into position. Hard turn from Corrin. Probably get some free of the arc. He'll probably be able to barrel roll out of it as well. And we're getting a 5 straight there from the other one. Ready to just get those arcs on target. I'm guessing we'll see a boost here. And most likely Fen is going to be in some type of coordinate position here for Fen. And if Lorik's going to be ignored, we'll probably see Lorik just continue to focus. Oh, he has a reinforce. You're right, just in case Quick Draw can still get that shot. Right choice. That's why he's Nathan and I'm not. All right, here's the. Oops. Maybe he had declared the boost and Nathan just went ahead and started moving because he declared it. Oh, he has a focus out there. Not sure what that boost was about. Here's a hard 2 from Fen. Gonna coordinate the focus. Here's a 2-turn to the left. That will just clear. And he'll be able to show down here with Quick Draw and this other Sinar pilot. We'll definitely get the evade. I don't know if does he want any positioning here. Looking at his options. Drops the evade. Foregoes the push the limit. Tim, absolutely. But I'm going to be playing there too, so we'll talk about that a little more later. Anyway, we have checking the barrel roll for Quick Draw there with 2 straight. And Quick Draw is going to be just a little bit outside there. So dropping the ray focus, just a form of consistency there. And Quick Draw looks like he's just out of arc, and here comes Corrin at range 1. And this will probably do it. I think the target lock is still engaged over there. It sure is. And that's going to do it. So Quick Draw is off the table. Major explosion. So Corrin is, excuse me, not Corrin. Quick Draw is super dead. And we'll see if Corrin chooses to double tap here to start digging in some damage. Lorik has 2 hits against an auto thruster ship. He probably doesn't spend the focus here. Yep, he chooses to save it. That's the right choice. Resource management there. 3 focuses and a blank. We're going to shift that fire control system lock over and spend that focus. Corrin does have focus evade and all of his shields. He'll spend the focus in the evade and take no damage. He probably does a double tap if he had at least a focus token there, but chooses not to attack. Those markers have been corrected now. Well, I don't think, did Fen shoot? I'm not sure. Probably not. All right, Venom Gen, enjoy watching Solo. Our full review will be available to listen to and watch on Monday. No problem. Thanks for watching. All right, Nathan looking at dials here. MOV doesn't super matter in the system open format, so we'll see if he just decides to get aggressive with these Wookiees, with this Wookiee, not Wookiees, Wookiee, and start leveraging its attack. It does get to shoot before both of these silencers. I keep wanting to call them Kylo. That's why I keep stuttering before those. One turn focus. Looks like he's trying to get some damage into Fen. Getting the K turn. We'll see what Corrin does here. If Corrin dialed in the K turn, one cheeky thing I've seen Nathan do before is he'll coordinate the barrel roll in this situation to Corrin to the right as far forward as possible and K turn out of arc and have a shot on his prey. So let's see what he does. It's a hard 2. Flight Assist Astromech will trigger here because he doesn't have anything in his arc at range 1 to 3. And he's going to try to boost with Flight Assist. That's going to be close. And it does fit. Very nice. Good boost there. Gets him an obstructed shot. And there's the coordinate. I definitely there's the coordinate barrel roll. I expect the K turn here.
Yeah, sorry. I wasn't sure the one would give me. It was like 4 1-baits in a row.
And you go as far forward as possible there to make sure. And if he does the 3K, he'll just have a range 1 shot. There it is. Okay. Range 1, out of arc. Maybe out of arc. He might just be in arc. And here's Fen. 2 eyeballs on that Sinar. No damage. Here's Corrin, range 1. He's picking from his bounty of dice. Looks like he picked up one of those world's gold dice. He likes those. All right, 1 hit, but most importantly what this does is it establishes the fire control system on the Sinar in order to start doing more consistent damage. Plenty of evades. Here comes Lorik at range 3. He does have a focus. Ooh, that's tempting. He's going to decide. Yeah, the right choice is to leave it. He wants to keep Lorik alive if he can. With auto thrusters, most of the time, even 3 hits are going to be clear. Corrin has a Salt Shaker next to him. That's a stress token courtesy of the Salt Squadron. 21. Alrighty. So take some damage there on Fen, shield, and a card. And the Sinar is going to decide whether or not to take that range 3 shot on Lorik or on Fen. Honestly, you have better chances of doing damage to Fen as he has no modifier. He's throwing natural dice. And mind you, Randy doesn't have any modifiers on his attack, so I mean, You're expecting 1 to 2 hits on that roll. So 1 hit into Lorik is useless. 2 is even, I mean, with the focus is tough. So we'll see how many dice he throws here. That's 2 dice. That means he went into Lorik, and does do a damage there because of the 2 blanks. So Lorik sitting at 1 hull. And this is the double tap from Corrin. Ooh, 1 hit and 3 crits. That's going to be 3 crits going through on number 3. That should be a shield. And 2 crits. We'll see what those crits are here in a moment. Direct hit, thrust control fire. So that guy is sitting at 1 hull now. Go ahead and attach that thrust control fire onto there. Thrust control fire says that you get a stress. So he applied the stress there, and we can move on. So Corrin cannot shoot next turn, as he did do the double tap. Waiting for dials to get set. No, Elric, this is true. Double stress and 1 hull is not where the Steinar definitely does not want to be there. And Corrin is definitely in the driver's seat right now. As soon as he takes out one of these Steinars, he is in... oof. That is close. Did he land on it? Yes, he did. And that's going to be 1 damage onto Steinar number 2, which will be a shield. And he was just trying to flip there to start, or to continue the assault on Corrin, because he knows that's his only chance. Especially that Corrin can't shoot this turn. So 1 forward from Lorik. He's going to debate whether to reinforce or focus. The temptation is to focus so that you can, you know, on your last dying breath, get the get an attack, because he does have only 1. There it is. There it is. We got 1 more attack. Let's see if we can PS kill this guy. And I understand the reinforce too, because he's thinking, man, could I natty kill him with Fen and Lorik? But now that it's that number 2 can't shoot, you know, you just make sure that you take out number 3. The focus leans more towards that being successful. So 2 bank here from Fen will clear the stress. Flight Astromech will trigger. No, he is out of focuses on Ray. Oh no, he does have 1. Yeah, maybe just to have 1 for the next turn. Coordinated the reinforce. He gets everything. He got them all. So he has a shot out the back. 2 hits. Man, they'll shoot the beats, throw fire when... And that's going to hit. That was a range 2. He has to spend that focus from optics. Unless he chooses not to. Oh, looks, he's going to hold on to it. Shield and a card. Here's Lorik, range 1, spends a focus. That'll do it, as he only has 1 hole left. So that Sinar Specialist is gone, and Randy is down to 1 silencer versus all of Nathan's list. This might be a full table here. Lorik is still sitting at 1 hole. And Corin can shoot again, starting this round.
That was my goal. You gotta stay straight, that's right. Like, going 3-0 after this, that's hard.
So one thing about the System Open format is you do get the herd thinning out pretty quickly once people have been eliminated from contention and jumping into Herring Brace. So you're seeing some people pack up after they get their second loss. Those 2-1 players coming into this round. Randy will have to roll for this rock again, so no actions. He still has a focus from Optic, so it looks like Randy likes to save those for offense. 2 forward, get some just pass. Looks like he's just trying to get some points out of Lorik here.
No, he survived with 1 hole. I could have punched 1 damage there.
Yes, Randy was 3-0 coming into this round. He does take a damage on the rock there. Lorik does 1 bank, reinforces the front. Corin takes a turn. This is going to be a double tap, and this is probably night-night for that that Sinar Specialist silencer there. Flight Assist Astromech will trigger. He'll get a barrel roll. He's going to have all 3 ships shoot at this Sinar that has only 2 hole left and a focus. Let's see if they can take him out. Now, if the silencer can survive, it definitely will try to get into Lorik here. So Fenrau shoots first. 2 hits and a blank. 2 evades. Second attempt comes from Corin, range 1. Target lock. And that is 3 hits and a crit. Has a focus there, he'll spend it. That'll be hit crit, and that's the end of the game. Congrats to Nathan Eide. Going into round 5. Now Randy is still in contention. Still in contention for making stage 3, as he was 3-0 going into this one. So he's sitting at excuse me, he was 3-0 going into this one, so he's sitting at 3-1. Again, thank you to all of our supporters. We're going to be giving away some more of those 2.0 title cards here in the upcoming rounds. And we'll be back with round 5 of the San Francisco System Open in about, well, let's call it 17-ish minutes. We'll be back.